What's good, YouTubers? Welcome back to another video, man. And today I need to talk about self-awareness and why it's the most important part of trying to grow. Awareness is the key to life. If you had $1 million, billion, $1 trillion, if you had all the money in the world, but you had no awareness, basically like you don't have it at all, right? Because you wouldn't be aware of it. You wouldn't even know that you had it. Okay, so awareness is the center of everything. I have a couple examples of this in my own life. So number one, back in high school, bro, I remember this clear as day, bro. I was in high school. I really wanted girls. Like, I just wanted a girl so bad, bro. The problem is I didn't actually know how to get a girl or how to keep one or anything like that. And I used to do all the wrong shit, okay? I used to give them money, laugh hard at their jokes and shit. I used to hide my vulnerability. I used to hide myself. I didn't tell anything that I actually cared about. I wasn't very passionate about stuff, and I wasn't very forthcoming in how I wanted to express myself. You know, I was just kind of shielded and reserved. I was trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to actually be myself. I wasn't being authentic. And so that was the wrong way to go about it. But I didn't know, right? That's the problem. Like, I didn't have the awareness to know that those things were not gonna get me the result I wanted. I wasn't aware that those two things didn't go together. And so the only way I changed was when I actually saw guys that actually knew what they were doing and saw videos and started doing it myself. Then I actually started changing because I actually started to be aware of what women actually like and how to actually talk to them and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be aware to know the right thing to do. And that's the problem with a lot of young guys. Y'all just don't really know. My other example was that when I was gaining weight, bro, I was gaining weight in like 2022, 23. And I started working out. I was trying to get muscles and stuff, but I didn't want to fully incorporate a real diet. I didn't actually want to cut down in my diet and stuff because my diet was terrible. I had a job at Little Caesars. I was good at making pizzas too. I was flipping them bitches. I was flipping the pizzas and the boxes and stuff. But I would make pizzas like every single day and then bring it home to eat. I would eat it literally for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I would eat a couple slices that night, and then I would save the rest of it for the next day. And then I would eat a couple slices in the morning for breakfast, and then I would eat a couple slices like in the middle of the day before I went to work. And then I would eat pizza there and afterwards, and I would just repeat this cycle over and over and over. I also ate a lot of fast food. I ate a lot of McDonald's, Wendy's, just fast food and pizza. That's all I ate, just burgers and pizza. And obviously I gained weight. And obviously I gained weight doing that, but it was kind of slow. Like, it was slow and steady, but I was definitely gaining weight. But I was lying to myself. I would tell myself that I'm bulking. I was like, I'm just bulking. I'll just eat more pizza because I'm bulking. I need calories, right? Oh, I'll just keep eating all this bullshit. That was my excuse. And I thought that I was getting actual muscle. I thought it was working. Body fat percentage was going up. And so your arm size is gonna go up as well, even though it's not just muscle, it's fat. But my arms were looking bigger. And so I was like, oh shit, I'm getting jacked. Like, this is working, right? This is great. And then once I really started to gain weight, once I started to get to like 200, 215, you know, stuff like that, then I started telling myself, okay, maybe I am gaining a little bit weight, but I can get back to normal within like 2 weeks of cardio. That's what I tell myself. Cause my cousin told me that, and a couple other people were like, nah, you good, bro. Cause I would just I wouldn't show like my gut, you know. I didn't know how far I really was from actually being in shape, which was the problem. I thought I was only 2 weeks of cardio away from being in shape, which is not the case. Because what happened was I ended up getting about 40 pounds overweight. I was like 230 pounds, okay? And it was all fat. It wasn't very much muscle there, to be honest. It wasn't a lot of muscle. I couldn't run without getting winded. I was not athletic whatsoever. I wasn't fast. I wasn't strong. My confidence was all over the place. My confidence was not where it needed to be. Just couldn't perform well, you know, as a man. Like, I was a young man. I was like 18, 19, 20 years old, and I couldn't run. Like, I felt terrible about that. And that went on for like a whole nother year, bro, until 2023 and then 24 were two of the times that I really started to crack down. I was like, you know what? F this, bro. I'd look at myself and I was fully accountable, and I was like, you know what? This is my fault. I am way overweight. I need to fix this shit right now. Because I had gotten to 2023 after being fat all 2022 and telling myself that I can get skinny just from doing 2 weeks of cardio. And so that whole year, I never actually attempted to do the 2 weeks of cardio, or else I would have figured out that it takes more than that. But I didn't even try it that whole year. Like, I just used that excuse to just keep eating pizza and burgers. Like, that's so crazy thinking back. Like, I was literally telling myself that's all I needed, so I could just do that at any time. But I never actually did it. And so finally I had started to lose weight. I started getting in the gym and I started to lose weight, but then I had realized that I actually wasn't that muscular, so I kind of gained some more weight and stuff. But after that, bro, I had gained more weight, and I was like, you know what, bro? Like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, I decided that I am going to lock in for real. Not only am I going to cut, but I'm going to get my body actually looking right. Because the first time I cut, I had realized that I was skinny. So the second time in 2024, when I had really locked in, I decided that I'm gonna go to the gym literally every single day. I'm gonna get on the treadmill every day, no matter what, okay? Because I was just tired of this shit. Because I had lost weight the first time, and then it didn't really work as well as I planned and stuff. Because I was just tired of all the ups and downs. I had gained weight, I had lost weight. I had just looked at myself and looked in the mirror and said, I don't like what I see. Straight up. You know, all those other times I was making excuses because I knew the work that it would take. And so it took me looking in the mirror and being completely self-aware and completely honest with myself on where I was at in life and where my body was at and all that stuff, and then deciding to make the change. That's what change is about. You have to realize the problem first. Because at first I didn't think it was a problem because I thought I was only about 2 weeks away from being in shape. And so I didn't view that as a big problem. But once I had gained more weight and I was like, yo, this is getting out of hand. That's when I started to realize, like, oh shoot, I need to change this. Like, it takes the self-awareness, it takes the snap of accountability, it takes that in order to make a real change. That was honestly the key, because it made me go into the gym every single day because I was motivated. It wasn't some crazy workout plan. I didn't have anything insane. I didn't have some crazy 1,000-calorie workout or anything every single day. Obviously, I wasn't doing anything insane. Literally just did it every day because I just decided that that's what I needed to do, because I had looked in the mirror and realized the situation that I was in. So yeah, the point is that you have to be self-aware. You have to look at your situation with honesty and be real with yourself, because no one else is going to be as real as you, because you're probably not showing every aspect of your life to other people. So you're the only one that knows all your flaws, all your weaknesses, all the things that you can improve on. You're the only one that knows it. And so you have to be real with yourself. Like, this is the most important part, I promise you. Is making excuses just keeps you in paralysis. Making excuses just keeps you in the same cycle and doing the same shit. You have to be real with yourself, and you have to look at yourself honestly and have no ego and say, I don't like my life. I don't like where I'm at. I need to change it. And then just change it. You have to actually be the type of person that has a strong mental capacity to be like, you know what? I don't like my life, but it's okay. You have to be masculine. You have to be self-accountable, and you have to take ownership of your life and just say, you know what? I'm done with this, bro. I'm changing it. And that's it. And just don't let nobody change you. Don't let nobody talk you out of it. Say, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go do it. I don't like this about myself. Let's change that. I do like this about myself. Let's keep that. That's all I got for y'all today, bro. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe and check out all my other videos and stuff. Keep leveling up. Keep being great. And I'm gonna see y'all next video. Peace.